Six Flags Over Georgia is my home park. I've surprisingly only been there a couple of times, but in the span that I have been, it's been a great experience. Of course, it's no Cedar Point or Knott's Berry Farm, but it is a great park to go on a summer day with friends. Let's get into it. The atmosphere is not the best. Truthfully, I don't know what atmosphere you could expect from a Six Flags park besides commercials, but it isn't the worst out there compared to the other infamous Six Flags parks. The theming in the Gotham area is actually pretty nice for Six Flags parks, and during Fright Fest the entire park is 10 times better. People like to mock the Six Flags events, but to me they elevate the park experience. However, the layout of the park makes no sense to me. This is probably my fault, but I've gotten lost more times than I can count in the few times that I've been there. This is definitely something that they can improve, although it would probably be costly. I'd be remiss to mention Goliath, which is arguably one of the best B&N hypers in America, so that instantly elevates itself over the rest of the park. The coaster has at least 2 seconds of solid airtime on every hill, as well as the theming and naming of the ride adding to the experience. There's truly no dead moments in the ride, and the transition to the second part of the ride was smooth and didn't slow down the ride, adding for a smooth and fun experience. There's a reason this ride is loved by many, and it proves to be a formidable ride even without the help of inversions. I also think it's pretty cool that the second hill is taller than the first, being 170 and 175 feet respectively, but I think you guys have heard enough of me talking about that ride. Let's talk about this ride can admittedly get pretty bumpy, but the hills provide the perfect pop of airtime. One of the more tame rides in the park, but it's still a good coaster. The coaster is the oldest in the park, made in the 1970s. The coaster is a nice look back to the history of coasters as a whole, and riding wooden coasters can sometimes be a terrible experience in terms of roughness, so be grateful this ride is somewhat smooth.
What the hell? Oh my god, no way! Whoa, whoa.
Besides Disney, Dollywood, and Silver Dollar City, who focus mainly on theming and food, at Six Flags, you know you're not going to get that. The food isn't the greatest. I would compare it to that of Carowinds or Cedar Point. However, if you're going with a group of friends, which I definitely recommend, it's fun for the price and it isn't half bad depending on where you get your food, because there's like too many restaurants. This really just depends when you go. Employees could range from actual caring workers who want to help, or just teenagers looking for a summer job. Some rides when I went only ran one train, which I thought was stupid, but other times when I went, this wasn't the case. So for this section, it may be better to go in blind rather than hear my experience, as you could be better or worse. Overall, if you live in the greater Atlanta area, I definitely recommend you check out this park, as the ticket is good value for the experience. However, if you live in North or South Carolina or far from the park, Carowinds or the array of Cedar Fair parks around the US would be better. This is one of the better Six Flags parks though. Thank you for watching, and as always, please make sure to subscribe. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I just wanted to thank you guys for all staying loyal. See you!